We move on now to Europe. Russia has attacked the railway hub in Lozova, Kharkiv region with at least 34 Shahed drones overnight, reportedly causing significant damage to the main train station and depot. That according to local officials. Governor Ole Snyhabov confirmed the deaths of 2 people, including a man who died on the spot and a woman who later died in hospital. 9 others were injured, including 2 children. The strikes only damaged civilian infrastructure, and emergency services are still working to extinguish fires at some locations. That again, according to reports. The attack left parts of the region without power and water. Let's now take a look at what Kharkiv's region governor has had to say.
34 шахеди по населеному пункту Лозова, приміщення вокзалу, тобто будівля сама вокзалу, плюс, відповідно, транспортне депо залізничне. 9 людей отримали поранення, 1 людина, чоловік загинув на місці, жінка загинула вже безпосередньо, померла в лікарні від отриманих травм. Руйнування виключно по цивільній інфраструктурі, удари виключно по цивільній інфраструктурі. По деяких локаціях ще підрозділи ДСНС ліквідовують фактично пожежі.
Well, joining us to discuss these reported strikes, retired Major General Gigi Dewedi, a defence analyst, joining us live from New Delhi. Thank you very much for taking the time to speak with us. We must acknowledge that these are reported from Ukraine, but deaths reported, injuries reported in Ukrainian regions. Is this a signal that peace is far from a reality in the Russia-Ukraine conflict?
Absolutely, Joshua. Today, the Russian-Ukraine conflict is almost 3.5 years, and there's constant death and devastation. But ironically, peace doesn't appear to be on the horizon. And there are a couple of reasons for this. Firstly, I don't think President Putin is interested in any peace efforts because he still is under delusion that possibly he can make more strategic gains, which has not happened. It is almost in the state of stalemate militarily for the last more than 2 years. While Putin does control, or Russia does control 20% of the Ukraine territory, but they have not been able to make any major gains, despite so much of effort as far militarily, and also they have been losing soldiers at a very, very high scale. So therefore, point is that at this stage, what only one can visualize that Putin is not in mood to halt the war, which rightly he should do because there's nothing very much being gained. And secondly, as far as the diplomatic efforts are concerned, President Trump has given ultimatum at 8 August that war should stop, but I don't think Putin is going to oblige. So what I can see is that possibly President Putin is visualizing that he may make some gains in the next 2-3 months, then the winters are going to set in, and possibly Ukrainian morale will go down, they'll give it up, but that's not going to happen. NATO has pledged support, and that therefore Ukraine will fight on until some wisdom dawns on President Putin. I don't see any chance of peace happening anytime soon.
Major General, let's build on that NATO support. If you can stay with us, because we do have an announcement coming from Europe, and this comes as Sweden, Norway and